Hey guys, we're back at the main med bay in Fort Jackson because we just got to grab the Iron Mouse armor quest before we continue on to the next area. So we head on down this way to the comic book store. And here's Iron Mouse.
It was a real close shave, though. You were the true hero of this tale. The weird thing is, didn't even feel bad to be the sidekick for once. You know, maybe it's fine to broaden one's scope every once in a while.
And you pick, and this concludes your stunt training, Mr. Baxter.
Died in there. It was a real wake-up call. Made me realize there are a lot of ways to be a hero. I'll never stop fighting the good fight, but violence ain't my thing anymore. Here, you can have my punching gloves. Think of your old pal from Iron Mouse the next time you beat up some fools. No, miscreants.
Say goodbye.
To save the night.
And you'll finish the quest and you'll get all his gear and his punching gloves. Now you want to equip the gloves and hold X to equip everything, and with the gloves and the armor on you'll get the trophy. So that's great, now we've got that trophy. And it's up to you if you want to wear the armor. I'll probably be crafting some different armor later in the game, but for now I guess I'll wear it. It's some pretty strong armor. So yeah, and then we'll continue on for the next part. Can upgrade some of this stuff. Enough to extract. Cool. So now we're pretty well equipped to verse the boss. And we'll make our way back this way and we'll be entering the boss's lair, so to speak. Ooh, that was a bit sketchy. So for this section, yeah, you just head to the left at the top of that last exo line, and there's another exo line will bring you up onto these platforms, and then you use the exo lines to make your way over to this area. For some reason my original footage just didn't save, so I'm having to use footage from an old playthrough. As you can probably tell, my character is male in this, not female. So yeah, I don't know what happened to my footage, but there's only a tiny little part missing. That's pretty self-explanatory. You just follow the path and then you end up down in this area versing the boss.
I have seen the light. Take the spark.
But yeah, at the start, if you want, you can get the Iron Mouse armor before this boss. Makes it a bit easier, and you can, you know, grind some levels, because the Iron Mouse armor costs no core power to use, so you can basically just equip all the tech scrap gaining implants, and yeah, just grind a few core power levels. You might want to equip the Manslayer implant for this boss, and tech scrap one if you want. So it looks like I'm looking at the different implants at the moment. As you can see, I've got, you know, ones for stamina, ones for health, ones for tech scrap, and yeah, there I found the Manslayer one, which will let you do 10% more damage to this boss. So this boss is relatively easy. One of the more annoying things is you've got to watch out for electrical damage. If you have electrical implants, you might want to equip those. The floor can be electrocuted. It's basically just dodge to the side when she does that, and you can, you know, attack any part of her. It doesn't really matter. Keep your distance. Let her come to you. Do a few hits, then back out. This phase is fairly easy compared to the next one. If you want, you can block her moves. It's going to add to your 30 enemies blocked trophy. I'm sure if you use blocking, you've already done that. That trophy is pretty self-explanatory. You just need to use a successful block on 30 different enemies. Yeah, even if you just want to hang out near a med bay and keep versing the same enemies, like after they respawn, to get that trophy you can. That's how I did it in my first playthrough. Even though it's the same enemy, as long as it's, you know, you kill it and then it respawns, it still counts towards the trophy. So as you can see, I'm still using the Gaia spear and the Gaia armor in this boss fight. And I'm just keeping my distance. Nice iframe there. So the next phase is a little bit more tricky because she starts to electrocute the floor, and you see those 4 lines coming out from the middle part. They can get electrocuted at different points, but she sort of charges up to do that move, and what you can do is if you attack her when she's charging up, it'll break that sequence and the floor won't be electrocuted. So I recommend doing that if you see it. And just make sure you have your directional block implant equipped so you can tell when she's about to attack, so you can dodge or block. I'm sure, you know, that's a very important implant, and I'm sure you guys would already have that equipped. I think I showed you in the very first episode. Implant. So yeah, just dodge to the side, get a few hits, run back. Don't get too greedy with stamina. And as you can see, she hasn't even used this electric move once in this playthrough. So as you can see, I'm taking a very cautious approach with this boss, conserving my stamina and only going in for a couple of hits, which is a good strategy. It just takes a little bit longer, you know, if you're ultra conservative. But yeah, that combo she does is something like 7 or 8 hits, so if you get hit by all of them, it's gonna pretty much leave you on hardly any to 0 health. But yeah, you just get the cut when you're ready to, and you'll defeat Matriarch Celeste. So there'll be a door at the end of this atrium, and you just open that door, follow the path, and it'll take you to the next med bay where I'm going to start the next episode, because I don't have the footage, but you just follow the path. It's simple enough. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I hope this video has helped you.